What if I told you that one of the most universally accepted pieces of self-improvement advice is, for many of us, a silent trap? That this thing we're told to practice daily is, in some cases, quietly smothering our ambition, our anger, and our very right to want more. I'm talking about gratitude. Now, before you click away, hear me out. I'm not saying gratitude is evil, but I am saying that the way we've been sold gratitude, as a blanket, mandatory, always positive practice, has a dark side. We've been handed a script for happiness that tells us to be thankful for the crumbs, while secretly wondering why we don't have a seat at the table. We force a smile and whisper, "I am grateful for what I have," while a quieter, more honest voice inside screams, "But is this really all there is?" That voice? The one that feels guilty for even existing? That's the sound of toxic gratitude. And in this session, we're not going to destroy gratitude. We're going to liberate it. We're going to expose the 3 ways forced gratitude holds you back and rebuild a new, more powerful form of thankfulness. One that doesn't require you to abandon your dreams or silence your pain. But first, we have to identify the enemy. And it starts with the most dangerous lie gratitude tells us, that wanting more means you're not thankful for what you have. Let's call the first toxic form complacent gratitude. This is the gratitude of comparison. I should be grateful I have a job when others are unemployed. I should be grateful for this relationship because so many people are lonely. I should be grateful for my health because it could be worse. On the surface, it seems wise. It's meant to ground us. But look at the language. I should be. This isn't a genuine feeling. It's a moral obligation. It's a command to lower your expectations. Complacent gratitude is the psychological equivalent of parking brake that's always on. It creates a ceiling for your life. Why strive for a better career if you're constantly telling yourself you should be thankful for the one you have? Why work on a relationship if you're guilt-tripped into believing it's already good enough? This form of gratitude doesn't create contentment. It manufactures stagnation. It teaches us to find comfort in the median, to be okay with the good enough. It confuses ambition with ingratitude. But here's the truth you need to hear. Ambition is not the enemy of gratitude. They are not on opposite sides of a seesaw. Genuine ambition is born from a deep appreciation for your own potential. It's saying, I am so grateful for the abilities I have that I feel a responsibility to use them to their fullest. I am so thankful for this one life that I refuse to settle for a fraction of what it could be. The drive for more isn't a rejection of what you have. It's a tribute to it. So, the first cage to break is this false choice between being grateful and wanting to grow. You can hold both. You must hold both. Otherwise, your gratitude becomes a beautifully decorated prison cell. And if you think that's damaging, wait until you see what this positive practice does to your most painful and most necessary human emotions, which brings us to the second and more psychologically violent form of toxic gratitude. Let's call it spiritual bypassing gratitude. This is the practice of using gratitude as a weapon against your own negative feelings. It's what happens when you're hurting, angry, or grieving, and you immediately rush to look on the bright side. Your pet dies, and you tell yourself, be grateful for the years you had. You get laid off, and you force yourself to think, well, I'm thankful for the time to reassess. A friend betrays you, and you plaster on a smile and mutter, I'm grateful for the lesson. Stop. Just stop. When we do this, we aren't processing our pain. We are spiritually bypassing it. We're using gratitude like a mental painkiller. It numbs the symptom, but leaves the wound to fester underground. That grief, that anger, that profound sense of injustice. It doesn't disappear. It gets stored in the body. It becomes anxiety, depression, or a deep, unexplainable resentment. Your negative emotions are not mistakes to be erased by positive thinking. They are data. Anger is data that tells you a boundary has been crossed. Grief is data that tells you something you loved has been lost. Sadness is data that tells you a change is needed. By slapping a grateful Band-Aid over these vital signals, you are disconnecting from your own emotional compass. You are telling the most honest parts of yourself to shut up and be positive. This isn't enlightenment. It's emotional suppression in a wellness disguise. True healing doesn't come from avoiding the storm. It comes from learning to dance in the rain. Yes, but first, you have to be allowed to feel the damn rain. You have to acknowledge you're cold and wet and miserable. Only then can you find a genuine, non-forced thankfulness for the shelter you will eventually build. And this leads us to the final and most subtle trap of all, the one that makes the other two possible. The third toxic form is obligatory gratitude. This is the gratitude of the journal, the list, the daily reminder. Now, I know this is the cornerstone of the practice, but for millions of people, it becomes just another item on the to-do list of being a good person. Another box to check before you can allow yourself to feel okay. Did I write my 3 things? Okay, good. I've done my positivity work for the day. When gratitude becomes an obligation, it generates a silent, underlying currency of guilt. If you can't feel it, you're the problem. If you're struggling to find something to be thankful for, you're defective. You're not trying hard enough. This turns gratitude from a spontaneous feeling of grace into a heavy, moral burden. It creates a hierarchy of suffering where you're not allowed to feel bad because someone else has it worse. Let's dismantle that right now. Someone else's broken leg does not make your sprained ankle feel better. Your pain is valid, period. Your struggle is real, period. Forced gratitude doesn't cure self-pity. It just dresses it up in a cloak of virtue and shame. It teaches us to perform thankfulness instead of actually experiencing it. So, if complacent gratitude kills ambition, and spiritual bypassing gratitude invalidates pain, then obligatory gratitude is the prison warden that makes sure you never try to escape. But what if we could break out? What if we could reclaim a form of gratitude that doesn't ask you to abandon any part of yourself? It's time to stop being grateful in the way we've been taught. It's time to practice what I call authentic thankfulness. This isn't a daily chore. It's not a weapon against your emotions. And it is absolutely not a reason to settle. Authentic thankfulness is a spontaneous, unforced moment of recognition. It's the deep, warm feeling you get when you see a sunset so beautiful it stops you in your tracks. No one told you to feel it. You didn't have to write it down. It just happened. It's the fleeting thought of appreciation for a warm bed on a cold night that comes and goes without fanfare. This kind of thankfulness can coexist with ambition. You can be authentically thankful for your current job while you're passionately building a better one. It can coexist with pain. You can be heartbroken over a loss and, in a separate, unforced moment, feel a genuine pang of thankfulness for the love you were lucky enough to have experienced. Authentic thankfulness doesn't demand you feel it. It doesn't judge you when you don't. It's a gentle whisper, not a commanding shout. So, the goal is not to eradicate gratitude from your life. The goal is to eradicate the forced, toxic performance of it. So, where does this leave us? A life well lived requires 2 wings to fly. One wing is acceptance, the ability to be present with what is, to find moments of authentic thankfulness for the simple, profound facts of existence. This is the anchor. The other wing is aspiration, the wholly human drive for more. More growth, more love, more impact, more life. This is the engine. Toxic gratitude, the kind we're sold, clips the wing of aspiration. It tells you to be so content with the anchor that you never set sail. But true power lies in using both. Be fully present in your now, with all its pain and beauty. And from that grounded place, allow your righteous discontent to pull you forward toward a brighter tomorrow. Stop being grateful. Start being alive. Truly, fully, authentically alive.